What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745. And, well, we're gonna have a Moondragon update for you all. But first, check out this research. We have now finished the Psychic Force set. And that means I'll have a set review video for you all very soon. So there it is, probably the best set in quite some time. But we'll see that in action very soon. Now, other than that, like I said, you're going to see a Moondragon icon, and it's actually going to be a quest which will lead to her recruitment. Apparently, we have to recover 21 Black Vortex shards, and they can be earned after completing the daily mission. So this sounds very similar to Deathlocket. We're going to be limited to probably one per day, and so there will be a bit of a timetable before we can get her. Then besides that, we have to complete the Moondragon simulator fight. So what we're going to do is check out the character in the Hero tab, see what she brings to the table, and then we'll go ahead and do her sim fight. So let's check it out. Okay, so here she is, Classic Moondragon, and she is an infiltrator. For her passive, she comes equipped with Foreboding Sensitivity, taking reduced damage from counterattacks and follow-up attacks. Next, she has Mental Perception. Has a chance to grant allies an action that cannot be interrupted before Moondragon takes an action. Now that sounds pretty impressive. Of course it depends on the proc rate, but I'm loving that passive. After that, she also has Psychic Warding, taking less damage from psychic attacks and effects, and removes one negative psychic effect every round. Then, moving on to her abilities, her level 1 is Psychic Beam. It's a psychic energy attack, and it's going to apply psychic boost to all allies. The next psychic attack does extra damage. Then it's going to grant Rising Up to herself, so chance to gain Focused, Fortified, Agile, or Strengthened. All in all, a fairly nice level 1. As for her level 2, it is going to be a multifunction, we're not going to miss that this time. But first, there's Mind Suppression, a quick action that causes psychic suppression, prevents most psychic resistances and reductions from functioning. So that's very nice to have as a quick action. Next we have Psychic Cage. This also is a quick action, and it's going to force cage an enemy, so that could definitely come in handy. After that, we have Telekinetic Shielding, another quick action, and it grants Psychokinetic Shield. Reduce damage from energy and psychic attacks, but performing non-psychic actions removes the shield. Finally, there's Psychic Push. This is an AoE quick action that applies Intimidated and Weak Mind. Now for a quick action Intimidated on the entire enemy team, we'll already take that. But Weak Mind too? Yeah, I'm liking the Psychic Push. As for her level 6, it's Mental Blast, an AoE that causes cerebral agony to all the enemies. So once again, a fairly nice AoE attack. I do like that agony debuff. Lastly, she has the Perforating Combo, an unarmed melee attack that exploits Force Cage, exploits shields, has Finest Hour, but it does grant Unwavering Will to the enemy. It makes them immune to Force Cage for one round. But this attack with Finest Hour alone should do quite a bit of damage. So not bad. I do think that Moondragon looks fairly promising, and of course she's going to be great with Mantis, as well as Emma Frost, and quite a few other characters in game. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves, we have quite a few days remaining before we can get her. What we're going to do next though is, you'll find this in the simulator, it's Moondragon's Combat. So we'll start that sim and see what fight they're having us do. It looks like it's going to be Mantis and Moondragon, but you do get to bring your agent in. And then you're taking on Cosmic Dragoness, Black Vortex, and Cosmic Ronin. I don't think it's going to be too difficult because we do get to bring in our agent. And well, we have him in a Bruiser E3 costume, so Dragoness is a little bit scary. but he's very resistant. And we have a protect and counter setup. Either way, let's get it started and see what happens. So it looks like Black Vortex is going to begin, and we do our preemptive counter on a buff or debuff action. So a nice start. After that, my agent's going to use Smothering Shadow and dot up the enemy team. Now, Dragoness is a bit difficult to hit. You may want to bring in something that affects her mechanical wings. But instead, we're going to go after Ronin first. And with Moondragon, we're actually going to force cage Dragoness. So it's that simple, we don't have to worry about her attacks right now. She's going to be behind that cage. So that Psychic Cage is a quick action. And it does work on the boss. So next, we're going to use that Mental Blast. And although it won't hit Dragoness, it is going to hit Black Vortex and Ronin. Then watch this, on Dragoness's turn, she can use Burning Touch, and that's it. The end of her turn. So with Manus, we're going to go ahead and use... Well, we could even give someone else an extra turn. But instead, let's just go with her Palma Strike on Ronin. We'll save her other abilities for now. No reason to waste them. So we do have him set up at this point. Then with Black Vortex next, I really never see him as much of a threat at all. To be honest with you, I guess I never even really paid attention to what he does. We'll probably take him down second, but like I said, he never seems like much of a threat. Now we end up getting a Mercurial counterattack and Moondragon counters as well, so Ronin is knocked out. Now just to go over what I do know about Black Vortex, or what I think I know, is he seems to be mainly a buff-debuff type of guy, other than his summons. So he will summon some Spartax soldiers from time to time. But other than that, he just does buffs and debuffs. For example, Wrath says counters enemy attacks made against Black Vortex. So there you have that. Now unfortunately we miss our perforating combo. I did want to see that in action. And also Dragoness will be attacking now. But first she misses. And so does our counterattacks. But hey, Manus landed a hit. So that's something. Next on her turn, we're going to use Psychic Blast on Dragoness. So that's a good start, and we're going to go with Energy Projection next. So hopefully she gets knocked out by those psychic effects. As far as the Black Vortex, it's very hurt. Those dots are definitely taking its toll. And he once again uses Wrath. And yeah, I'm just going to call him a he. So I hope that's okay with everyone. Now when Moondragon gets her turn, we're going to use that Psychic Push. And then once again go for her level 9. Honestly, I just want to see this attack hit and see what damage it can do. But once again we miss. So Cosmic Dragoness with all her dots is very close to being knocked out. And once she attacks, she should be going down. So there's that Mental Anguish finish. Manus will use her Palma Strike on Black Vortex, and he finds himself under 1000 HP. But my agent and Moondragon are both out of stamina. So all we can do is pass. Back to Manus. We're going to use Psychic Transferal on my agent. And he'll finish this sim challenge with the Atom Smasher. This should easily take down Vortex. So let's see how much damage we get. It's going to be a 10k finish. And that shatters him. So just as I thought, it was a very easy sim challenge, mainly because of our agent. But hopefully your Manus isn't too low of a level, because I could see that making it much harder. It should still be doable though. So anyways, we get 10,000 silver. And as far as the rest of the task, just check out the daily mission. You'll have plenty of time to do it once each day, and the reward's going to be a Black Vortex Shard. So just make sure you keep checking in and doing those. Before you know it, you should have Moondragon. And there's really no reason why everyone shouldn't get her. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Then I want to thank you all for watching. Ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, take care.